Obviously, the start of the second half, I thought really flipped the momentum of the game, and felt like we were kind of playing catch-up from there. We're really thin right now, and I think as the game wore on, their physicality really wore into us. I was worried about the battle on the backboards. I thought our guys gave a great effort there against a much bigger, more physical team. But the reality of it is, we've got some guys that have never been on the road before and haven't played much basketball for us that played pretty important roles tonight. I thought our big three, Alexander, Zagorowski, Balik, did a good job and battled. We were asking a lot of them, but we didn't have an answer for Simpson and Teskey around the basket that second half. And obviously, Livers made a bunch of big shots as well. So good basketball game, good early season basketball game, but tonight they were the better team.
Questions?
Hey, Coach over here. What was your game plan heading into the game in terms of attacking a team that you knew would have such a size advantage?
Well, obviously, we have to try to guard them. Mitch Balik's got to try to guard Isaiah. So you're trying to pull them away from the basket. We want to put Teskey in as many ball screens as we could and try to get out in transition and do some things there. I thought Michigan did a good job of controlling our transition game the second half. Obviously, the best way to do that is to score, and they did a lot of that in the second half.
Coach, over here, on the other end, their ball screens with Teskey and Simpson seem to cause you guys a lot of problems. So can you just talk about their effectiveness with that?
Yeah, Simpson's hard to control. He is who he is for a reason. I think he makes great decisions with the basketball and got us stretched out some. And our bigs probably didn't do a good enough job of stopping the basketball. And when we did, he made the right read, or skip pass, or found Teskey under the basket. So, our aggressiveness probably wasn't where it needed to be, particularly in the second half. And obviously, we started a freshman on him in Sharif Mitchell, and that's a lot to ask out of a freshman to guard someone as talented as Xavier is.
Greg, obviously there's not a lot of film on Michigan with John Hart as a coach. I guess, do you feel like you're at a disadvantage in terms of game prep heading into this?
There's no film on us either, really. We had a bunch of new guys, so this time of the year, I mean, you're trying to rely on your defensive fundamentals, and I thought for the most part it was a pretty clean game. We turned it over 8 times, they turned it over 11 times. So I think for the most part both teams took care of the basketball. Obviously there's a lot of threes on both ends that were hit. I don't think that our lack of preparation had anything to do with it. I just think they were better tonight.
And I guess, what do you think changed defensively in the second half? It seemed like you guys were able to get to the paint.
Well, like I said, I think the fact that they scored more and they did a better job in defensive transition than they did the first half. And I think that we probably got 6 or 8 pretty good looks that we made in the first half that changes it from us being up 3. If we don't make them, we're down 6 or 7. And the second half, we weren't able to get those baskets that made us play in the quarter a little bit more. We really did a good job of stalling our offense.
Yeah, Coach. So in that first half, they're shooting the 3 a lot more, and then in the second half they seem to be going a lot more to the basket. What kind of adjustments were you looking after they were shooting a lot more in that first half? What more adjustments were you trying to make at the half, and did that change in strategy kind of surprise you at all there?
We just wanted to get the guys that we were worried about off the 3-point line, and obviously Livers is one of those. Simpson's been a little bit inconsistent shooting the basketball during his career, so we were okay with some of those. But not being able to keep Simpson out of the paint that ended up being the downfall in the end. If he gets into the paint, he's got room to make decisions. He's going to pick your defense apart, and that's what he did.
Is there any adjustment you can do to limit his full raise into the paint there?
Well, I mean, it's hard because he has such great pace to his game. He throws that one-hand hook pass, left-hand or right-handed. So it's difficult to keep him under control. And it's one thing to try to prepare for it on film. It's another thing when you see it in person and don't have a lot of length to start with. That makes it pretty challenging.